So how do you start taking action towards your destiny? Here are those 4 powerful steps again. Step 1, decide what you desire in your life. Step 2, decide what beliefs will lead you to fulfill that desire and adopt them. Step 3, decide what you have to do to attain what you want. And step 4, do it. Start taking the action now. There's nothing at all complicated about any of this. It's so simple that it's surprising how many excuses there are as to why people don't do it. It's all about goal setting and goal achieving. Your destiny is composed of individual goals, which are simply objectives that you must achieve. Depending on how in-depth you've planned it, there may be a few goals or dozens of them. Each of those goals is composed of what are called sub-goals or tasks. These are steps that you have to take to reach that goal. And even sub-goals can sometimes be broken down into smaller units, and the smaller the units, the better. You see, it can be very overwhelming to look at your entire destiny all at once as a whole, because it would seem so complicated and difficult to achieve such a grand set of goals. It would be hard to know where to begin. Of course, you should never ever lose sight of what you're trying to accomplish. That's the vision that will pull you forward and inspire you to achieve your wildest dreams. When you break your destiny down into its component goals and sub-goals, however, it seems infinitely more reachable. No matter how big a goal is, it can be broken up into activities and tasks that can be tackled individually. And by progressing activity by activity, keeping your eye on the big picture, but focusing your mind only on what you can do today, you will reach your goal before you know it. Despite its name, a destiny is not a destination. It's a journey. And every journey, whether it's a jog around the block or a trip to the moon, is actually a series of smaller steps. Your destiny is the journey of your setting and reaching goals and sub-goals, traveling down the road of constant improvement. The big picture, the entirety of your life's tapestry is important, but it's the individual steps that are going to get you there. If you take one day at a time and complete the goals in the smallest increments you can, the process will seem so simple that before you know it, you'll have achieved your goal. And these small units of the goal can be fit into your life in so many ways that won't detract from the other important things that fill your life. So your goals are a function of your desired destiny. You just work backwards to determine what they should be. Once that's known, you'll have to set a time frame for achieving them. The time frame should give you a reasonable enough time to complete the goal, but not so much that it becomes too distant to motivate you. Once you know when you'd like to achieve the goal, it's easy to space that goal's sub-goals between the present and the completion date. Once you've achieved one sub-goal, move quickly on to the next. You may want to reward yourself somehow to create stronger short-term motivation, but the real motivation in moving toward your goals is the completion of the goal itself and the rewards this will bring in your life. The last tip I have for living your destiny is to create a written destiny plan. This can be on paper or on a computer, but it should contain a detailed account of everything you'd like your destiny to include, plus a list of the goals and sub-goals your destiny requires. Also keep track of the goals' time frames and your progress toward each of them. Here's a quick example of setting goals to reach your ultimate destiny. Say that part of your destiny is to achieve a certain promotion in your company within 5 years. Well, with your promotion as the goal, you can break it down into sub-goals or tasks. The requirements for the higher position may be an advanced degree and a certain level of productivity within your job. Plus, you'll want to improve your relationship with the people with the power to promote you. These are all sub-goals. Next, break each of the sub-goals down further into smaller tasks and assign time frames to each of them. To get a higher degree, for example, you'll first need to research local colleges for the proper program. Apply, enroll, design a schedule that fits in with the rest of your life. All of this before you actually attend the classes and do the work. So you may want to give yourself a month to research the colleges and another month to get the application materials ready. Then make tentative plans for a schedule while you're waiting to hear back. Meanwhile, you're also working on your sub-goals to increase your productivity at work. When goals are broken down small enough, it requires only a little effort to make some progress toward them each day. Make sure to include your sub-goal activities on your daily, weekly, and monthly to-do lists. View yourself as someone who will accomplish these tasks. Reward yourself for accomplishing these segments of your goals, and don't forget to keep your eye on the larger picture for the real rewards. Never let a day go by without making some sort of progress toward your ultimate destiny, whether it be taking action toward your goals, practicing a new and improved mindset, making plans and strategies, or even as a reward, just imagining all of the success and joy that will be yours when your dreams come true. And finally, don't forget to enjoy the process. Life is meant to be a grand adventure.